Welcome back to the Barely Breathing Podcast. Today we have Mike Jost, TikTok creator, and obviously US Open ball boy. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys? I
I'm
love
doing
that.
good.
Yeah, that's how I was like, guys, I'm scrolling through TikTok, see your video, and I'm like, I remember seeing this a while ago. Why is it so familiar? The ball boy, we have to get him on.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It's the ball boy.
Some of my friends from college are huge tennis players, and they are so
Really?
jealous that I get to talk to you because, like, you're right there in the action. But I
Yeah.
mean, do you like tennis? Like, I feel like
Yeah,
you
no, I
have
love
to.
it. Yeah, I've been playing tennis since I was like 5. I'm not like that good. I play like club for my college and I played in high school, but no, yeah, other than that. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite things to do. So
Yeah, it pains me. I was watching a lot of your videos, and I see those lists where it's like sexiest sports players, and they're always like baseball,
Oh, I saw.
basketball, all
yeah.
false, all false. Did you play any other sports other than tennis?
Not as much as tennis. Tennis is like my main thing, but I did track in high school.
There you go.
I I play basketball a lot. Basketball is a big sport of mine, but just like recreationally.
Hmm.
That's kind of it. And I work out every now and then, or I used to a lot, but COVID shut all the gyms down, so that kind of threw me off track.
Yeah.
See, I
Damn,
would
tennis players getting slept on.
yeah.
Right? I know it's crazy.
See, as a former
It is.
swimmer, I'd go tennis, swim team. Oh, swim team, tennis, maybe, and then every other sport's irrelevant.
No, yeah, tennis and swim I see a lot. Always just they get thrown to the bottom. It's like it's underrated. I don't get it.
They just don't know, they haven't done their research. They're too captured by the skinny pants of baseball to past all of that.
Exactly. Yeah, we're overshadowed. It's
Does
okay.
your mom like bring up that she like in one of your videos you said that she was like, oh, might as well apply to the US Open to be the ball boy, right? Does she bring up that like she's the one who got it in, she got you this like fame, she's gave you some clout?
No, she didn't. Actually, that's actually a good question. She never actually said like, oh, like, this is my idea, like it's my credit. So not really. No. At first, she was like, I don't know how much I want you on this TikTok stuff. Like, I don't know. But that is kind of how it happened. I remember I said like, yo, I said I think my mom in the actual video I said, yo, you should join, you should try out for the U.S. Open. That'd be dope. And I get a lot of comments saying like, no one's mom says yo and dope. And I'm just like, incentivizing engagement. Keep it coming.
Oh man.
Nah, but that was kind of how it happened. She was the one to like bring it up to me, and I'm eternally grateful. So
Yeah, no, that seems like it'd be a really cool experience. So when did you like start doing that? Like how old were you? Like that kind of stuff.
I started in 2014, so that I must have been that was sophomore year, so I don't even know what year that is. Is that 15 years old?
15,
Maybe
16.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so that's the year I started, and then I missed 2017 because I had college orientation. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately, I missed it. And then I came back 2018, 2019. I did this last year, and hopefully I'll keep going. I don't know. See what happens.
I am really jealous of the shirt you have because that's a sick shirt. In all the videos, it's like a sick shirt for the US Open. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
yeah. The uniforms are very nice. I get lucky with that as well.
Yeah. A work uniform actually being nice. Wow. Who would
Man.
have thought?
Yeah.
I used to work
Um,
at the Home Depot and I'd have that like orange vest thing. I'm so jealous of your uniform.
how like so you started when you were like younger, but so you keep going back. Is it just that like they keep bringing you back, you keep applying, like you really enjoy it, like all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you don't have to keep applying, um, but unless maybe you leave for a really long time, right? But no, yeah, as long as you, I guess, just good at your job and they don't not ask you back because you get like a questionnaire if you want to come back or not, like around March or something.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that
then you
must be
can just
really
say
cool.
yes or no. Yeah, yeah. So
That must be cool, like just being that close to all the players and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, yeah, it
Do you
is.
ever get to like meet any of them?
No, we're not really allowed to like interact with them off court. We probably get fired pretty quick. Oh, actually, yeah, we got to stay low key. That's our job. But there is like if they talk to you, you can talk back and just like have a little conversation, like I don't know, in between games or sets or whatever. I don't know.
But
But
other than that, other than just the tennis thing, you have a really awesome like TikTok page. Like it's just
thank you.
funny,
Yeah,
good comedy.
thank you.
Like I don't know, it's just really fun. Do you have a lot of fun on there?
Yeah, I enjoy doing it. It can be a little stressful because I feel like I always have to be on the ball, right? I always have to like find the new trends and ideas because it's hard for me because like I've had videos go viral for like the most random stuff. Like I don't have like a specific niche or anything that I can continue with, and that's what I'm like trying to figure out kind of. So I do feel like I kind of have to like, either find that or just always be on the trends. But
Yeah.
no, I mean it's been working out pretty well, I guess. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen on my For You page at least a lot of your like green screen videos where you put like tweets or something in the background. But most
Yeah.
recently was when the whole like number 7 TikTok went viral. I was
Oh
just
yeah. Yeah.
thinking like that morning, I was like, no, but he's like actually really good. And then I saw your For You page like you on the For You page just being like, this man's stats, like
Yeah, I was like, all right, if I'm gonna make this video, I gotta do a little bit of research because
yeah. No, that was mostly what I saw, but I was looking at your earlier videos and you have like a lot of like content about like Star Wars or Avatar, which the podcast team
Oh my
absolutely
God.
oh
loves.
yeah, I'm a huge Avatar fan.
Oh my God. Avatar is the
Star Wars.
best.
Yeah.
Me and Ben, who you met earlier, get into a debate though. Are you a Korra fan? Because I don't really love Korra that much. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Obviously the original can't be beaten.
Oh, 100%.
Obviously, I think it's a good show. I think I read that it was a little rushed at the end for some reason. So like, I mean, the style was very different. You know, they had 4 different villains instead of just like
Yeah.
one ongoing one, which was like, it was okay. But I still think it was a good show. But it's definitely overshadowed by the original, as it should be,
100%.
honestly.
100%. I totally agree.
Yeah, yeah.
We torture Sana with our Star Wars and Avatar talk.
Well, no, I like the Avatar. I've always been an Avatar fan, but Star Wars, I do have to say, I haven't gotten into it quite yet, but I'm working on changing that. That is being changed as we go along.
Great.
But I mean, you're going back to your content. It's kind of refreshing. Like I know a lot of TikTokers who just like do the same thing over and over again. And I mean, it's great you build a fan base, but I do kind of like how your content changes like so drastically. Like your new videos that seem to be doing fantastic, or that are hilarious, are the ones about like drinking, like day drinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm kind of going back to my college roots a little bit there with those because I made a couple of them and I'm like, wow, these are doing like really well. And it's like, it's kind of like depressing, but it's working. So I just like, I talked it over with like one of my mentors or whatever. And he was like, dude, if these are working, you know, you could easily, you know, build a little business off of this, like, you know, put out merch with just like drinking phrases. I don't know, something. I don't know, but
Yeah. I mean,
capitalize on it.
college kids and day drinking and depression.
Yeah,
What else
yeah.
can go wrong?
Well, you can't be an alcoholic in college. It's only after.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Once you get the real war, then it changes. But no, yeah,
Oh
they work.
God. No, that's crazy. But with like just the videos and everything in general, what's the kind of like attention you get now, like on any of your videos, like comment wise? What's like something that people focus around more? Is it like ball boy or like kind of that kind of stuff?
Um, I think it's mainly the ball boy stuff is what people bring up the most. Especially if it's like completely unrelated. I mean, those videos were the ones that popped off the most. Because it wasn't just like the first one. It had like maybe 4 or 5 videos that did like at least over 1 million. I don't know, something like that. So I think that's where most of my fan base or supporters come from. It's not a fan base. I'm not.
I don't know. It could
My
be.
supporters come from. It could be. You never know. But yeah. So I think a lot of it comes from that. But then I do get like some other videos, like the drinking videos, kind of they're starting to pop off more too now. So if it's unrelated, they will try to like incorporate some inside jokes or whatever you want to call it into those videos. But I think it's definitely the ball boy stuff is the main thing that really worked out.
Yeah, no, that's like crazy though. Like that you
I don't
just have
know.
that kind of supporting base. But you know what? It's fine. Celebrities have groupies. Ball boys can have them too.
I'm the first ball boy groupie. I'm starting a trend.
Oh, absolutely. What are you gonna call you need a name for your ball boy fans and everything.
I gotta think on that. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't thought about that.
I don't know what it is about TikTok, but like everybody's always comparing people to other people. Like you see the Timothy Chalamet thing all the time.
Oh God. Honestly, I don't even think it's that accurate. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Right. Yeah. I don't see it either. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining, I guess. It's a compliment, I guess. I don't know. But I definitely don't think I see it at all.
I mean, yeah. When you made a TikTok though where it was like your face twice, where you're like, don't I look like Timothy Chalamet?
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious. I don't really know what he looks like that much. Like some of my
Yeah.
girlfriends are gonna kill me for that. But like I was like, oh my God, you look identical. And then I read some of the comments and it was like,
Yeah.
Where did that obsession like start? Where did you notice that?
The Timothy stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been called Timothy Chalamet way before TikTok. And
Really?
I was like, who is this kid? Like, why do people? I mean, it was crazy because I went abroad to um, Ireland for a school trip, like in like past March, and this was like
Uh-huh.
months before I started TikTok. And I had like 9 people come up to me, and I was like in a bar, or whatever, with my friends, and I had like 9 people come up to me, like, "Oh my God, like you look exactly like Timothy Chalamet." And I'm like, "Why are these Irish people like who is this kid? Am I like an Irish like?" I was so confused, but I mean,
Oh my
I was
God.
like,
What
all
do
right.
you
So
think?
then,
you were in Ireland? That's amazing, dude. It
thank you. Yeah, no, it was just like a 2 week trip or whatever, but that's
was a
kind of
lot of fun.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a school thing, so it was like a bit. It was from one of my classes, one of my business classes. So
Yeah.
I wasn't just going to bars every day.
On the
But
What do
weekends.
you think like what do you think the obsession with Timothy is? Like what like the way it's translated onto you? Like what do you think like everyone's like obsessed with?
I don't. I mean, for him, I mean, he's definitely. I mean, I think he's a good-looking guy. I don't really know, but it's probably the jawline. That thing's sharp as hell. Like
Well,
it's
then there
like
you go.
V. I was like, what?
Oh
Well,
I
then
man.
mean,
there you go. That's a compliment for you.
I guess so. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get at this point.
I gotta ask, did your mom really make you take a drug test? I know it's one of your early videos, but you're like, my
Oh, no, yeah. So, I mean, that was a little fabricated. That was like, wow, that was like my fourth video. That's crazy. You guys went back far. No, yeah. So that was just for an internship. That my mom didn't make me take it. But I don't really do any drugs, so I don't ever have to take one. But no, yeah. I mean, that was for an internship that I was doing, and I was just like, oh, my mom made me take a drug test, which like she didn't at all. She was just like, yeah, you gotta do this at some point, or else we're not gonna work. But
yeah,
no,
exactly.
yeah, I think that video did kind of well too. That was a funny one.
Yeah, it was one of your first like really
Yeah,
decently big ones.
yeah. I planned that out before I think even like made my account.
That and the balloon in the library, because that one sent your account pretty high when
Oh
you
my God, yeah, that one skyrocketed. That's what started me out. That got me to like 20K, which is nuts, something like that.
Yeah.
But
And
did you
then the
get in trouble
account.
for that? Like
it wasn't even me.
was
It wasn't even
it
me. It was a snap memory that I found. I found it. I was just like scrolling through my Snapchat memories, and I was like, oh, this would be kind of funny. And it was my buddy Hayden. Was in the library, and he was just like, you know, everyone when you're a senior, you kind of just fool around, you do whatever you want. Like, I don't know. And he was just screwing around, and he just like went to Party City and got these like balloon streamers, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna blow these out, like throw them out in the library and see what happens. And I posted it, and it did a million times better than I ever thought it would. I was like, I was expecting like maybe 1,000 views. That's at like 6 million. So I
Yeah.
was like, whatever.
Even that random account, like I know you duetted an account that reposted it and
Yeah.
didn't give you any credit.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, originally I didn't care, but at this point, I guess it doesn't happen a lot. But I was like, at first it was like a compliment, but then I was like, it's not even me in the video. Like, I don't really care.
yeah.
Whatever. So, but yeah, that was like all over Instagram because it was like such a meme, you know, like it was like it's exactly what you would see on a meme page. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's it feels like classic like Instagram 2010 where somebody would be like repost it, deep fried meme of just somebody shooting
yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, fit in
Yeah,
perfect.
more towards like Vine energy almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Were you ever on Vine?
Oh my God, I love Vine. Yeah,
Same.
I
I
love
love Vine.
so much. I mean, all those people now are so much older, and it's crazy. Because
Did you
I
ever
mean,
like make any, get a following, anything like that?
no, I didn't really know the ropes. I mean, I was like 15, 16 when that was actually a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe 14. I don't know. But no, yeah. I mean, I was on it. I was on it a lot, and I maybe made like one video. Like it wasn't like I was just screwing around like anyone else would. But I didn't like try to actually grow a following or anything.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think that like this generation's Vine is TikTok? Like, do you think it's even comparable? Because
Um, TikTok is way more powerful than Vine, I think. I mean, the
that's
amount of
true.
people that came out of TikTok like with a huge following is ridiculous. But I think on Vine,
Like
um,
content wise.
yeah, it was kind of like Vine walks so TikTok can run, whatever that expression is.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah,
like
I
the
know what you
OGs,
mean.
you know. I think, I mean, obviously Vine was way more comedic than TikTok is, like, you know, with the dancing and everything. But I think Vine, I mean, I'll always love Vine. I wish it didn't go away, but I think it's comparable in some senses, but in other senses, it's not at all, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like to me, Vine was just like a bunch of like nerdy kids just getting together, making funny videos.
Yeah.
And TikTok a lot of times feels like a very produced.
Mhm.
Which I think I don't know. I kind of like the idea of just people just that's why I liked your content in that video because it just felt like, oh, something funny happened. Let me videotape it, you know?
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think Vine is it's interesting because, you know, like people emphasize the looks so much on TikTok. Like people will go famous strictly for their looks, but then you have other people who just made funny content but were also good looking, and that's how they got famous. Is off because I'm thinking who are like the super OG Viners like Nash and Hayes. Like they're good
Yeah.
looking kids, and they would do super well on TikTok for their looks, but like they're also super funny kids, you know.
Yeah.
That's what people really like them for. So it's a huge different like demographic, I guess I would say, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean. That's wild though. That like I think every generation's gonna have something like that.
I think
Yeah,
TikTok will be here for at least a bit.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah, hopefully.
So are you from New York, like originally?
Yeah, yeah, born and raised.
Wow, that's crazy. And
No,
like you stayed there your whole life, like
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm in Baltimore now, so this is where I go to school. But no, I've always lived in New York. And I live like 30 minutes outside the city. I went to high school in the Bronx. So,
okay.
I'm pretty familiar with the city, kind of, but
I go
mainly.
to school on Long Island, and there's a big debate between like, are you from the city or are you upstate? And it's like I've
Uh,
heard people have cried in these arguments.
yeah, I get locked into that every now and then. I mean, to give my take on it, I don't think I'm upstate. I'm not in the city, but I'm not upstate. I mean, I vacation upstate, and upstate's like 4 hours away. That's what I think. Auburn, like, but I get why people say upstate, just because I guess geographically it is a little north than the city. I don't know, but
And then West New York, don't even get me started on West New York.
oh my god, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my God.
do you like the city? Do you and like would you want to live anywhere else or like is New York the place?
Um, I it's staying at the top right now. Like, I mean, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to move to California. So it's not. I'm not just like one of those. Oh, you know, he has 200,000 followers. He's going to LA. Like, no, I've always wanted to live on the West Coast. That's kind of like me and a couple of my friends' dreams to go out there and just live there for a little bit. But I do, if that ever happened, like I do see myself coming back to New York and like settling down here. But
Yeah.
that's obviously years away. But no, New York is if I was gonna live in New York, I'd want to be in the city, obviously, just because like it's kind of like a thing to, you know, my brother did it. I have a bunch of like my cousins did it. Like, you know, you graduate college and all your high school buddies get an apartment in the city. You know, and you
That's
see
really
them all the
awesome.
time. So that's definitely like an option for me. So
But you
we'll
gotta
see.
get that hype house in California. That's
I gotta infiltrate my way in.
I don't know. Maybe make a New York hype house. But
Maybe I could.
there
I
you
could
go.
draft up some ideas. I gotta get a team together.
Yeah, I mean, if you start that, you'd be a part of it, and then bam, viral.
That's not a bad idea.
No, but if you move out of New York, you're gonna. I saw one of your TikToks about rock paper scissors and shoot, and just knowing that you're from New York, do you
Yeah.
say the and shoot because that I just gotta know.
I think I say and shoot. Now that I think about it, I think I
Wait,
do.
what?
Yeah, I
Who
think I say
says?
rock, paper, scissors, and shoot. I
It's
don't
a
know.
New
I
York
just kind of
thing.
grew up. The more I think about it, the more stupid it is. Um, but
I don't think I've
ask.
ever heard anyone say rock, paper, scissors, and shoot.
I've gotten into heated arguments about this. Where like we'll rock paper scissors for something, and then I'll go, and they'll be like and shoot, and then they'll go, and I'm like wait.
But it's
Oh
rock,
no, yeah,
paper,
it happens all the
scissors,
time.
shoot.
I don't know. I mean, I always ask people, which is the room is the whole vibe. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
say, oh, you do shoot or and shoot, and it's just like whatever. But no, I mean, I'm trying to think if anyone else like who I know of actually says and shoot. But I want to say that most of my friends just maybe it's is that I guess that is a New York thing.
I
I don't
think
really
it's a New
know.
York thing. I hadn't heard it before, but then when I went there, everyone was like doing it wrong. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
I've ever
I
had
thought
to
about that
ask
whole, like,
anyone,
geographical thing. Yeah,
like,
I guess
do you
so.
do shoot or and shoot? Because
I will say that shoot's a lot easier.
That's
Yeah.
true. Save some
It
time.
just confuses everything. It's annoying. It's a
Oh
placeholder.
my God. That's weird. That's the first time I heard about something like that.
It's so funny.
Oh my God. But no, California, that's a trip. Harry and his friends were gonna do like some big like van trip.
Would you ever think about like taking a road trip down there? Because I feel like a lot of guys I know, it's just like a dream to take Route 66, with the bros in the car.
The fact that you mentioned that is crazy because I got asked to take a road trip with one of my buddies that graduated from USC and moved to New York for a while, and now he moved back to LA. But he was like back in September. He was like, "Yo, like, do you want to like? I got an RV. Like, me and my buddies are gonna go take a road trip to LA." And I was like, "I would do this ASAP, but I have school, so I couldn't." But that's
Yeah.
whatever. No, yeah, that's definitely something I would love to do in the future.
Yeah. I've heard like Highway 1, like up the coast of California is so pretty.
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
so I want to definitely do like a nice little RV camper type road trip up that.
A road trip is definitely on my list for sure. My high school friends and I talk about it all the time. So
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I feel like it just kind of eats at you as an American, just like to drive across
yeah.
the country. I don't know. You've watched so many movies about it.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Now you got to
Yeah.
settle an internal debate. Like me, Sana, and Ben and Zach, we argue all the time. Oh, it's mostly Sana who's against us, but Ben loves Twitter. I'm medium
What
on
did I
Twitter.
do?
I know you like Twitter, and Sana does not have a Twitter. I just want to know what's your favorite apps because I do think it's interesting because I'm a big Instagram person. I'm
Mhm.
getting more into Twitter. I like Reddit a lot, but it's very interesting. Like, and I know you post about a lot about Twitter.
Yeah, so I made a video on this and I kind of shat on Snapchat for a while.
Yeah, you really did.
Went pretty viral. Fucking hate Snapchat. I hate it.
Oh, well, all your points were absolutely correct.
Yeah,
It's just
I mean,
I still have it, but I mean
yeah, so do I. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use it nearly as much as I used to, but I get why people want it for the memories and stuff, and that makes perfect sense. I do the same thing. But I guess I have to say TikTok is my number one, just because I have a lot of just like time on it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think Twitter is so underrated. Twitter is like the funniest app ever. I love it. You got to follow the right people, but if you get on Twitter, you will laugh your ass off. It's crazy.
All right, so basically we just need to curate who I follow, obviously, because I have a Twitter. I just deleted the app because
No, yeah, it's either you use Twitter or you don't at all. You're either like not addicted to it, but you go on it consistently, or you just don't use it at all.
I used to use it like a lot. I would go on during like football season, but my whole feed would just be like NFL stuff, and I'd just be sitting there tweeting about games or reposting or tweeting during games. Like,
yeah.
No, yeah, but okay, maybe I'll have our team curate my following list.
I'm a baby in Twitter. I literally got it just to follow like election stuff, and now I'm like slowly expanding, and I'm getting some laughs, and I'm like, I kind of get it now. I kind of get it now.
Yeah.
All the Bernie Sanders memes.
Oh my God, I died for that. Those are hilarious.
Honestly, anything to get me off Snapchat because
Yeah.
as much as I know it's this dumbest thing in the world, it's still there. Like it's still there. I have friends who I've tried to like end streaks with because I get
streaks.
so annoyed with streaks.
Yeah, it's like it's so toxic. It's just
like they send streak messages and I'm like, I'm not doing this crap. Like if it's not me, I'll respond to you, but I'm not sending streaks.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
It's the worst. I like midnight every night. I send a black screen with a G and an N, and maybe if I'm feeling crazy, one of those Bitmoji things. It's just like
I can confirm.
And it's just like one of those things where I don't want to do it, but I feel like rude if I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Breaking a streak with someone apparently is the most offensive thing.
Right?
I didn't know this.
You have to give them a warning. You're like, by the way, you're breaking my streak soon. Like that's what I did. And
No. Even with the warning, some of them snap me back and go, "You bitch, you're not breaking our streak. We're at like 800. You can't do this to me." I was like, what? I was like, what?
People obsess about it way too much.
Yeah, the only one I will say that I'll keep is like one of my best friends. Like it's just a running joke for us because we've lost it a couple times, and she physically like emailed Snapchat to put it back, and they like put it back.
I tried to do it freshman year.
Yeah, it's at like 1,500, and so that's like the only one I'd actually like care about keeping, just because it's funny to us.
No, yeah, I get it. I mean, because like the thing with me is like if I snap like some of my close friends, like yeah, I do that for whatever. But I'd be snapping people who I've never met in my life. And I'm just like, who are you? Like, what am I doing? Like,
So
I
bad.
don't care. Like, it
When you
was
have a
so
dead
easy.
streak, like when somebody like I have a streak with this kid who I was like mildly friends with for a week, and it just continuously dies, but it's like always there. And
No,
I've
yeah,
never like I haven't talked to him in like a year. I'm just like, how do I kill this thing?
that's so funny. No,
I
yeah,
think,
I've never had any like super long streaks. Oh no, I have, but not in a long time.
have
But,
you like just had people on your Snapchat that you genuine like, even if you've never met, you just don't know how you're connected to them? Because like before I started getting views on my TikTok, I had my Snap in the bio, so it wasn't like, didn't think much of it. Started going viral on some videos. All these people start adding my Snap, and
yeah,
now it's like I don't know who's adding me because of like college and who's adding me because of like the internet.
yeah, exactly. No, I've absolutely have had that. That's because I have my Snap in my bio, and I use that just so I could like. I originally did that just so I can like kind of build a little community, right? So I can stay
Yeah.
a little more engaged with anyone who like wanted to even do it or follow me. Um, you know, and I did the whole like adding back until I get to 100K on TikTok, which I did. And
Oh
that's kind of,
man.
yeah, and it was a way more. Oh God, it was such a bad idea.
That sounds
I,
like a horrible
yeah,
idea.
because I mean I would wake up to like 1,000 snaps, and I'm like, yo, who, like, why? Like, I don't answer any of them. I mean, I think they all got deleted because I got a new phone. I don't know, but yeah. So now, but my story views are pretty high now. It's kind of cool. Like, all
Oh
right,
yeah.
whatever.
Now I have like my story set so that anyone can view, and like people will add me. I won't add anyone back now unless someone specifically that I know says, "Sana, I added you on Snapchat."
Mhm.
And so my story views go up. But whenever I post a friend on my story, I have to warn them with, in the next 24 hours, do not add back anyone who's
Oh
added you
my
by
gosh,
mention.
that's crazy. I that happened. The same thing happened to me because I was. This actually happened at the Open. So my really good friend Zach, he's a ball boy with me, right? And I he did the finals, like the men's finals, and he was one
Yeah.
of the guys in the back, um, who just was holding up like the American flag or whatever. And I watched the finals on the stadium, and I took a snap of him, and I was just like, "Good job, kid!" And I tagged him, and he had like 45 people at him, and I'm like, "Yo, who are these kids?" And I'm like, "Dude, I didn't think this was gonna happen."
You
I was like,
have to
"I'm not
warn them.
expecting this." Yeah,
You gotta warn them
yeah.
because my friend added one back and they started like messaging her, like, tell Sana that I love her,
Oh
like that I
man.
Yeah,
need her to
yeah.
add me back. And I was like, what the hell?
It's crazy. It's insane. I never would have expected any of that to happen, but
Right? It's like
uh,
crazy because you're just like normal and you're living your life. And it's
yeah,
like, oh, TikTok? Weird.
the
I
power of
don't,
TikTok.
what is TikTok? I'm not on TikTok.
You gotta hide a little bit.
Write a little book, a pamphlet. When you hit a certain number, just give it out to these creators so they know what not to do. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
should do this.
A
Yeah.
guidebook to TikTok.
I think
Oh,
it's worse when like people, not like not your friends, but not strangers, like maybe mutual friends or acquaintances come up and they're like, "Oh my God, you were on my For You page. I recognize you." Like,
Hmm.
and I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah,
thanks."
it's a really awkward feeling. Like, because I've never like actually gotten recognized or anything, but I do have a lot of like mutual friends say stuff to me, and like I think I posted. I think my friend, I was in Washington. My friend posted a video of me on his Instagram, and he had like two or three girls be like, "Oh my God, is that the kid from TikTok?" And I was like, "How do they know that?" I had like 120K or something. I mean, I got recognized at the U.S. Open a lot, which I guess makes sense. But that's like it's so weird because like it's not like I walk out in the middle of the street and I have
Yeah.
TMZ. What do we do? Obviously, like no one cares. But
No, yeah.
it's really weird when like people are just like, oh, like I recognize you from an app where you post 15-second videos, and I'm like, never thought that was gonna be a thing.
I mean, like, I see it from your point of view, just like experiencing that myself. But at the same time, like, if you look at it from then, like, to us, like 100K, like, or like under 200K, like, whatever, that's like nothing on TikTok. But
Yeah,
that's still like 100, 200,000 people. And a lot of them
yeah,
are probably middle school to high school girls.
yeah.
And so if anyone that they follow that posts you, they're probably gonna be like, oh my God, like I follow him, that's the ball boy.
I guess it's a little unique in my sense because I'm like the only one on TikTok who's like known for being a ball person.
Ball boy, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's a little more defining for me. But you do like you are right because like I think about it and like I get too caught up in the numbers. You know, like I have goals set and I'm like, all right, I gotta get to like I want to get to like 300K about like end of February or something. I don't even know. But then like my friend always puts me in check when I like and I'll be like, yo, like I'm not growing. Like why am I losing followers? And he'll just be like, dude, you have 200,000 fucking followers. Like take a chill pill. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my friends have to do that to me too.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm always like, they started saying this thing to me because I'm always like, guys, I really just want to hit 100K, you know? They're like, can you, like, what are you, Charlie D'Amelio? Can you just appreciate what you have?
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
oh shit. They're like
was
me
the
sitting
95
here.
not enough?
Yeah, they're like me sitting here with my 200 followers, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Whoa! Don't hate on my 200 followers. They're there for the long haul. I can name
Playing the long
every
game
single.
smart. Playing the long game smart.
Oh my god! And Harry, this is why I'm the outreach person.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, though, it seems like your 250,000 followers, like it's a lot of positivity. And I do look heavily on like before we have guests, I like guests who have positive comments because I think it really just shows like a good community. And a lot of your comments are just positive people. It seems like a lot of people who follow you are just positive people who really enjoy you and enjoy your content.
Yeah, and it reflects on the creator too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you
I
have
appreciate
positive,
that. Thank
like
you.
positive support, then probably a positive dude.
Yeah, I try to be. I'm always the one who's like, I try to stay positive as much as I can. I think that's the best way to go about it. You know, no
Yeah.
one the guy is going to be like depressing on camera.
Yeah.
No,
Day 6,
Yeah.
still
probably not
having
good
it.
look. Yeah, but
And you're 21, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So today, actually, Harry made a beautiful comment to me, and I just thought I would bring it up because
Okay.
it's in
I'm
my
scared.
mind. And I'm 19.
Oh.
Donna, don't you think you're a little bit old for TikTok now? Like you're just growing out of TikTok. And I look at him like I'm 19. I'm not old.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Yeah,
It's so sad.
cringy. TikTok gives off cringy middle school vibes, but I think it's kind of grown out a little bit of that. A little bit.
A little bit, but there's still jokes that like I'll see now and I'll be like, what is this? Like, I don't get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. When I see the videos that are like, if you're born before 2000 or like you're born before 2003, you're old or something like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I see them all the time. I saw a video where it was like the video if you were born these years, and it's like 2007, 2009,
Oh my
2003, and I'm
God.
like, you guys don't exist. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are children.
who are you people?
You guys are fake.
99.
You're not humans. I don't know. I mean, no insult to you, but I think I'm gonna feel old once I hit 20. Not gonna lie.
Oh no, no offense, taken at all. I mean, I feel old already, and I think it's gonna be even worse once I hit, or once I graduate.
Oh.
Yeah, no. It's like
yeah,
it's funny because like a 2-year age gap, and yet I'm sitting here like, no, it's fine. I'll feel old when I hit 20. Like,
yeah.
oh my god,
Oh.
wild, getting old. Oh,
Do you have any plans for upcoming content? Like I know a lot of like, do you have anything bouncing around in your head? You're like, I really would like to do a this, that, or the other thing. Or you're just still, I don't know, just doing your own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I always try to find what works. That's kind of just what I do. I mean, I'm on the app a lot, just trying to find like new trends and stuff. I do want to be like, I don't only want to be known as like just the ball kid because I'm fine with it, but it's strictly just because the content is so hard to make.
Mm.
yeah.
It's not like a, you know, like the Walmart guy who dances, you know, that kid.
Yeah.
Like that's a job he goes to every day. Like this is something I do for 2 weeks out of the year. So it's kind of hard to, yeah. But I mean, the drinking videos do pretty well. So I mean, I'm gonna try and stick with that. I think it can be very relatable too, and I would like my demographic to be a little older also.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, mainly just because I guess it makes more sense, I guess, and maybe a little more for monetization. Like they'll have credit cards if I like try to like I don't know, put out merch or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
and it might come off a little weird when you have a bunch of 12-year-olds trying to.
Yeah. I got a lot of comments. It's just like, I can't drink yet, and I'm like, you're right. I forgot. We're on TikTok, not I don't know Twitter.
That's what.
Yeah.
But
Like I'd get scared, like with like even DMs too. I'm sure like you've experienced some that are from people who are abnormally younger, and it's just it doesn't sit right.
Yeah, it's a mix. I mean, a lot of people who like try to DM me are they're either in college or they're in high. Well, obviously they're either in college or in high school. But I think I would say it's split, honestly. And I think a lot of it has to do with it that like I didn't for a little bit, actually, a couple months, but I did have like 21, like I would say 21 in my bio, and I definitely am doing it now because I'm posting drinking videos.
Yeah.
But so I think that helps a lot, actually. But I do have a lot of like younger people who like try to slide in my DMs, and I'm like, you say graduating class of like 2024 high school, like get out of here. I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not
I
high
feel
school.
so honored.
Oh.
I feel so honored to have garnered a response, honestly. Wow. Thank you.
I'm not trying to catch a case. Like, I don't usually respond to most of them, especially if it's stuff like that. But if people reach out and they're like, "Yo, like your videos are so funny," I share them with my friends all the time. I get those videos a lot. Or they ask me about like, just like stuff about working at the U.S. Open, like that. I always respond to that stuff because that's.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it's generally positive stuff. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, with raising your demographic age, it's like you can start, it's kind of like Danny Duncan and his Virginity Rock stuff, but like you
Yeah.
have like your own little situation.
Yeah.
But before we wrap it up, I did want to ask you, because you do have, I gotta say, the German Shepherd look. I do think you kind of look like a German Shepherd boy.
Yeah, I see it.
Would you ever be down to like join a group like that, make your own group, the Ball Boys? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I would. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, I've never really thought about trying to like really join like a content house or anything, but because a lot of it I think would be like, oh, there Mike goes, think he's like the sway kid joining content house, like, oh, like, take a chill pill. But no, I actually think it'd be a lot of fun because like realistically all it would be is me and a couple friends just doing our thing on TikTok. That's all it would really be.
Yeah, just posting content whenever.
I mean, definitely will be mentioning him to Travis.
Yeah, we'll let them know because you look like a German Shepherd boy. Like when I first saw you, I was like,
Travis, check out this.
I've gotten that comment before too.
Yeah, like Travis, go check out Michael. You might like him for your page.
That's cool. No, I mean, I would love to do that kind of stuff. I think it'd be fun.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. This was a blast, just getting to talk to you. You seem like a really nice guy, and
thank you. I appreciate it. It was great being here.
And thank you guys all for listening. Definitely check him out at mike.jost on TikTok. Check him out. He has Instagram and Snapchat linked. I don't know, good things to come. I'm really excited. And I don't know, it just sounds fantastic. You have a lot of good things coming. Your new series is just doing great. I'm going to call it a series. I don't know if you consider it a series, but
hopefully I can turn it into a series.
But I think it's hilarious. So make sure to follow him. And thank you guys all for listening.
Yay, we did it.